Euro 2020, just one of many events I was looking forward to this year in 2020. Unfortunately, yeah, that didn't last long. In what was set to be a jam-packed year for football, world sporting events, and just every single thing in between, we all know what's going on right now. I don't want to say it, it's gonna get me demonetized, but we'll continue. So today I've thought, why not? Let's go ahead, let's see what FIFA 20 thinks about Euro 2020. We're gonna go ahead, simulate it in career mode. We're gonna see how all that pans out, what teams qualify, what teams make it through. We're going to go through every single stage in detail, and just for a point of differentiation as well, we're going to go through in tournament mode, create our own custom tournament, and see how everything plays out, the group stages, quarterfinals, all that good stuff. Now I know the group stages are like 90% revealed. There are still a few certain spots that can be up for grabs, but without football for a while now, we're just going to have to work our way around it. It's an unfortunate scenario we find ourselves in, but we're going to look towards some football that we do have in FIFA or any football games of that matter. We're going to head for a more realistic approach in the tournament mode, so make sure you stick around for that. Now, if you were hyped for Euro 2020 or Copa America 2020 even, make sure to drop the video a like down below. If you do go on to enjoy, make sure to subscribe, turn on those notifications so you never miss out on any FIFA content coming towards the channel. There isn't any football going on right now, so I am just here to entertain. Hopefully we can push through this tough time together, but make sure to comment down below who were your favorites to win Euro 2020 and who do you think FIFA's going to predict as well. I mean, I've seen strange things in FIFA, so anything can happen. I won't be surprised if like Ireland will win the whole entire thing at this rate. Anyways, it's not all doom and gloom. I've got a mod on PC where we can have the official licensing for the tournament in the game. It's actually pretty cool with the official Euro 2020 icon, the branding. We all know PES has the licensing this year. I can't wait for that DLC to drop, but for now, we've got FIFA 20 to go through the simulations, and these are the teams that have qualified in this career mode save right here. Group A, it is Poland, Belgium, Denmark, and Wales. Very mixed bag for the first group. You'd expect Belgium to top that, but you got a few dark horses in there like Wales and Poland, maybe even Denmark. You never know. And we've already come across the group of death right here. Group B, it is World Cup champions in 2018 France, England World Cup semi-finalists. We have Italy, who have performed poorly at every single World Cup since 2006, that made a decent run in Euro 2016, and Switzerland, who I've got to say have no hope whatsoever. We're definitely in for some blockbuster clashes. That is going to be an absolute bloodbath. But then we move on to Group C, and we're taking it a step down here. We got Netherlands, which should go out and top the group, as they do have Finland, Turkey, and Romania joining in, so it'll be a great fight for second place. And in Group D, it is Spain, Germany, Ireland, and Hungary. Now, I know this isn't the official Euro 2020 format, but this is just how FIFA career mode does it. I mean, they haven't had the correct Euros format for years now. This is just how it's gone down in this career mode save. And I've got to say, we've got some interesting groups on our hands right here. 16 teams, 4 groups, which I believe was the old Euro format before they changed it up in 2016. But now, though, we're going to sim past the group stages, see who makes it into the next round, and see who is going home early. Alright, let's see who made it through, who progressed, and we're going to find out in Group A. Belgium go ahead and top it, coming through as our prediction, and Poland make it in that second position. Denmark and Wales will be going home. Gareth Bale could not carry his nation. They ended up with 0 points. Denmark just missed out on 4. We move down to Group B. It is England progressing through. 6 points shared between them and France, as Les Bleus finish in second. Italy come through with 3 points, as well as Switzerland. So that has definitely been one of the more tighter groups throughout this whole entire tournament right there. Let's see what Group C has to offer. And right here, it is Netherlands passing by in flying colors. They progress through the quarterfinals. Turkey coming in second, and Finland on goal difference or head-to-head. And unlucky for Romania, they finished bottom of the group, 3 losses, 0 points. And in Group D, we have Spain and Germany battling it out for the top spot. It was Spain coming through on top with 9 points. Germany, I guess, lost to Spain in there with 6 points, and poor Hungary and Ireland are going to be eliminated. And that makes us land right here on the quarterfinals. We already have a few results shared to us right here, and we find out France make it through to the semis, defeating Belgium 2-1. Belgium topped their group. France just came in second, and then Germany takes down the Netherlands 1-0. We still do have England, Poland, Spain, and Turkey coming up, but they look like England and Spain are odds-on favorites, but you never know. And just as we predicted, it is the 3 Lions scraping by 2-1 against Poland, and Spain with a comfortable 3-0 victory over Turkey. And now that has set up beautifully a semi-finals position for all those sides. Now 4 are left. who is going to take home the crown. It is France versus Germany, England versus Spain. It is all up for grabs. It's anyone's game right here. I can see all of these teams winning, but if I had my money on it, I'd think France, just to have the safe option there. But Les Bleus have got a tough task against the Germans. It is going to go down. And we receive the confirmation right here. France defeat rivals 2-0, so they have booked their spot in the Euro 2020 final. And here we go. England lose 1-0 to Spain. Gareth Southgate not looking all too happy. And there is the confirmation. England getting knocked out, Germany knocked out, and that sets up a France-Spain final. A few storylines going on at the minute. We have France, who just came off a 2018 World Cup win, and Spain, who just came off double Euro wins only a few years ago now, 2008 and 2012. So Spain are going for 3 in 12 years. France won 2 major international titles in a row. This is definitely going to be a heated affair, so let's get straight into it. Alright, I know what it looks like right here. We've taken over France, as we can do that with the PC. It's just the power of having FIFA career mode on PC, allowing us to view the game in coach mode, having no actual say in what happens whatsoever. We're just going to watch the game out, CPU versus CPU. It's the fairest way possible to determine the winner. We're going to bump it up to ultimate difficulty to see the CPUs at the prime of their powers. Let's go into Euro 2020's FIFA 20 predicted final. Now, you'd think, fresh off the back of being world champions, France are early favorites, even from the get-go, before the tournament kicked off. Now, they're coming up against Spain, seasoned veterans here on the international stage, and there you go, the Euro 2020 graphics. It's pretty cool. We got the authenticity rocking. We've got as close to real life as possible. This is the closest you're going to get to Euro 2020 this year, because it's been delayed to 2021. I know. We're going to have to wait one more year. We're going to be patient. A little reminder of the tournament tree there, if you didn't catch it earlier. As I'm sure you're well aware, international games are absolutely glitched right now. They don't even show the cutscenes whatsoever. I mean, if this doesn't show how much they don't care about international management, I don't know what will. Alright, enough chit-chat. Let's get this show on the road. Mbappe kicks us off. Rodri now finds it through to Koke. Koke passes it off to Grimaldo, who's been involved so far this match. Koke again. Can they pull off a little one too? He'll find Inaki Williams. A beautiful turn, and he might have set up the opener. Porto squanders his chance in front of goal. That was a one-on-one opportunity. I don't know if they'll get it again. And here they've got a free kick in a dangerous area. Okay, all of a sudden, Spain have just woken up in this Euro final. Now Lloris commanding the wall, the captain. We're going to find out who's taking it. Koke, of all people. All right, let's see if Koke's got something in the back of the... Oh my goodness, he's found the back of the net and into the top right-hand corner. Koke from Atletico Madrid gives Spain the lead. And after France dominated possession, they did nothing going forward. Banging free kick. The wall didn't even jump. Lloris, 2 Llorises. Couldn't get a hand to that ball, and the wall did not do its job whatsoever. Beautiful technique, but that was definitely very unexpected. Spain go 1-0 up, and it's all thanks to their number 6. Maybe it's a wake-up call for France. Maybe they know they got to start doing something, because whatever they're doing now is not working. Over to Pogba now. Can he thread the needle? Can he find a runner in the middle? He'll use his strength to fend off Rodri, and Griezmann flicked it up for a little audacious attempt. A bit selfish from him. Rodri now finds Inaki Williams. He's been lively throughout this match, as well as Porto. Porto, he might have another chance, you know. He could have put them up 1-0. But Rodri with a few step-overs, and Rodri has tested Lloris. That's the first save the Frenchman had to make all match. But Rodri's just pinged it from outside the box, and that could have well have been the second. Carvajal finds Porto. They're hidden gem Spain, and Inaki Williams trying to release someone. He's going to find that out on the left. They've spread this French defense wide open. They've got options in the middle with Grimaldo. He finds Koke over to Sayul. They really got a great dynamic, some great chemistry going on in the Spanish midfield. And Inaki Williams could set up the second here with Sayul. And it's another Atletico Madrid player getting in on the act. It's the second for Spain. And in the 44th minute, right before halftime, the perfect time to score and ruin France's team talk. And Inaki Williams set up a one-on-one opportunity. And the French defense just went to sleep. Lloris came out, couldn't fend it off at his near post. And Spain have gone 2-0 up. What is going on? The favourites have had a rude shock right here. España doing the job over France. Who would have thought? The World Cup champions find themselves in a bit of a sticky situation come the end of the first half, but there still is the second 45 remaining. Are we going to see a comeback? We're going to have to find out, but they got a mountain to climb. Koke out to Sayul. And Spain aren't stopping it too. They want a third. They want to put this game to bed. They want to put it beyond doubt. Rodri, they're all over France at the moment. Porto finding all kinds of pockets on this right-hand side. He sent Digne to the shops, and a cross in at the back stick. Koke gets there. Can he control it? And he gets tackled for a corner. And some substitutions. Benzema on for Griezmann, and it's Sergio Busquets on for Rodri. I believe Benzema's banned from the France national team, so that just contradicts itself. But anyway, we're going to continue on. FIFA 20 is providing some thrilling content so far, so let's see what can happen. No, Koke comes off their goal scorer. Pardon me, but Inaki Williams nearly had another chance. Pavard fails to clear. Rodri's gone for the long shot, and again, he's going to try something, the Man City midfielder. He might, you know. He lays it off to Sayul. Sergio Busquets fresh off the bench. Laporte got his body in the way. Sayul bombing down this right-hand side like he owns it. And look at this France defense. They are all over the place. That's an understatement. Sayul sweats it across to Rodri. He should have put that one away, but it was blocked. Sergio Busquets coming on through, and the Barcelona substitute fresh off the bench finds the third, and surely he secured the Euro 2020 title for Spain. The number 5, a lead that I never thought they'd get in this game, but here we are now, and Busquets just taking it from midfield, coming on through and smashing it into the back of the net. Lloris helpless in net, and France surely put to the sword. World Cup champions couldn't do it in the Euro 2020 final, and he knows that is the smile of a man who knows he secured Spain their 3rd title in what? They won it in 2008, 2012, and now 2020. You can't underestimate international experience, and now France are just running around like headless chickens. They don't know what's hit them. Sergio Busquets fires it on through. Is he going to get the 3rd? Is he going to get the 4th? Lloris with the save, and Oyarzabal confirms it. And that has been humiliation for Les Bleus. The number 7 gets a well-deserved goal. And they have just absolutely walked all over this French side. España are going to go home party hard. I know I was saying before the game I expected France to win this one, but they needed to put up a bit more of a fight. I mean, they just laid down, let Spain get all the chances they wanted, and it has been probably one of the most one-sided finals in history. I say that, but it brings back traumatic experience of Italy 2012 Euro final, 4-0 to Spain. Yeah, I don't want to bring it up. I don't want to talk about it, and why have Spain reminded me here? This is just written in the stars. Rabiot finds Coman. Back into Pogba. Mbappe with his first attempt in all of the game. France can go home crying now as Spain are going to go ahead and lift up their Euro 2020 trophy. One of the most embarrassing performances in international history. I mean, Italy lost to one of the best Spain teams of all time. Their golden generation took down Italy 4-0 in real life in 2012. This was nowhere near their golden generation. They had bloody Porto and Inaki Williams up top, showing their class tonight. David De Gea untested all game, and it will be the captain, Sergio Ramos, to lift it up. And you never know. Who knows? We don't know the future. This could happen in 2021, or it could have happened this year. FIFA 20 has a mind of its own and has put its faith in Spain. Why are the France fans still staying there? Like, go home. You've just seen your team get annihilated. You've seen enough. Nevertheless, we're going to let Spain party into the night whilst we set up our Euro 2020 realistic tournament save. I hope you enjoyed the celebrations, all you Spaniards out there. But now it's time to get into the second part of the simulation. And after it's all come to a finish here with the top goal scorers of Euro 2020, the career mode version, nevertheless, we have Van de Beek sharing it up front with Royce and Morata. They are all on 4 goals apiece, so no one really standing out all too much. We've got a lot of players on 3 goals in here. Szoboszlai for Hungary. We've got Poulsen, Zielinski, Oyarzabal, Sayul. No one main top goal scorer, which is interesting. In the assists, we have Szoboszlai, the Hungarian wonder kid, absolutely strutting his stuff here on the international stage. In terms of clean sheets, David De Gea has won the Golden Glove with 4 right there. All the naughty boys right here in the yellow cards, red cards category, and that's going to wrap it up for the player stats. It's FIFA at the end of the day. There's always going to be some hidden complications we've got to go through. Unfortunately, you can't make a 24-team tournament, which is what Euro 2020 is. That's the layout, that's the format, and the highest we can go is the old school 16, which we've already did in career mode, and the 32, which is an extra 4 teams. No autofill. We've got advanced settings on. We're going to progress and continue on. We've got 4 teams in every group, 2 teams progressing through. Take a look at your participating Euro 2020 teams right here. Yes, we've got a few complications. Yes, I know India isn't in Europe, but we've had to come through with a bit of a master plan. FIFA 20, surprisingly, only has 28 European teams. There's no Ukraine, no Croatia, no Bosnia-Herzegovina, so we've had to compromise. We've got a lot of explaining to do, but for the most part, it is a pretty accurate Euro 2020 recreation right here. We've got, I think it's the first 4 or 5 groups pretty spot on. Croatia, like we said, isn't in FIFA, so Greece will be taking their part. Scotland, we're going to put through because they are in the qualifying bracket to potentially qualify for the tournament. We've chosen Northern Ireland here in Group E because they are in the running to qualify for the tournament, and Bosnia, Slovakia aren't in FIFA like I've covered earlier. Group F, obviously, we all know is the group of death. We've included in here Ireland. We've got France, Portugal, Germany, which are actually in the group. Ireland can qualify for this group. We've thrown Ireland into the mix right here because the last 2 groups are going to need the most explaining right here. We've got a bunch of teams, well, 4 teams right here: Romania, Bulgaria, Slovenia, and Norway, who are all in the running to actually qualify for the tournament. So that's going to be we never know if they were actually going to qualify or not. They were just the hopefuls to actually get into the tournament. Slovenia aren't even in the playoffs, but you got to do what you got to do. We have a limited lack of teams to work with here, and Group H is just going to be made up of random low-rated teams that aren't going to really have any hope. We'll see how they do. They just had to be there to make up the numbers. I know it is a bit confusing. Just follow along, and we should be on track very, very soon. Don't blame me. Blame FIFA and Corona. It's not my fault. Well then, here we are. The group stages have come to a close, and this is how it all panned out. Here in Group A, we have Italy top on the Group 3, wins out 3, 9 points. Switzerland finish on 6, progressing through. And then we have Turkey and Wales, unfortunately, getting eliminated. Over in Group B, it was a pretty straightforward affair here with Belgium coming out on top 3, wins out 3, 9 points. Denmark just come in there with 4 points, and then Russia, Finland, both eliminated. In Group C, a surprising group topper here with Austria. The Netherlands have come in second. They still progress through, but it's Hungary and Iceland going home empty-handed. Over here in Group D, another pretty straightforward one. We have England on top of that one, and the Czech Republic managed to slide themselves into the round of 16 qualification. We're going to provide ourselves with a few more thrills and spills. Doesn't look like it. Over here in Group E, Spain, Poland progress through, and then we have Group F, the group of death. France, World Cup champions, oh, it was so close. I just realized that. If that happened in real life, I think Portugal would make it through as well because they're one of the best third-place teams, but we're here in FIFA. It doesn't work like that. Group G, made up of teams that are just qualifying all for Euro 2020. In the playoffs, Slovenia, Norway make it through. Romania, Bulgaria, unfortunately knocked out. And then Group H, the teams making up the numbers, it is China and New Zealand progressing through to the next round. For the round of 16, we might sim a few big games in here, like Belgium taking on Germany, Austria is hosting Poland, Spain are going to verse Denmark, and Slovenia play Czech Republic. Group A toppers Italy are going to be versing Norway, China versus Switzerland, France versus the Netherlands, that's another blockbuster clash, and then England are going to be taking on New Zealand. Alright, first big match in here, Belgium versus Germany. We're going to go straight into this one. It is going to be a heated clash, so who is going to come out on top? It is Belgium, the group toppers. Kevin De Bruyne with the decisive goal. 1-0, 12th minute. The man decides the game, and he gets his country into the next round. Here's the second major clash I wanted to cover and simulate. It is France versus the Netherlands. Surprisingly, the Netherlands came out in second in their group, and they're going to get eliminated here in the round of 16. It is an Antoine Griezmann double to progress France into the quarters. England versus New Zealand. It's a bit of a cricket derby we've got going on here. Two main powerhouses in that game, but over here in football, it is England. 3 goals for Sterling, 1 for Sancho, a 4-0 demolition. And here is how the rest of the round of 16 played out. We have Poland knocking out group toppers Austria, Spain breezing past Denmark 3-1, and Slovenia are putting together a bit of a cup run here, 2-0 against the Czech Republic. Italia taking out Norway 4-1 quite comfortably, and then Switzerland demolishing China, so all the non-European teams now are finally knocked out. This is where it starts to get serious, the business end of the tournament. Here are how things are going to look with Belgium versus Poland. Spain, the winners of the career mode Euros, are going to take on cup hopeful Slovenia. Italy are going to be versing Switzerland, and France are taking on England. I think I'm going to sim every match from now on the quarterfinals. It is a very important fixture right here. Can Belgium be upset? No, they won't be. A comfortable 3-1 victory with a Hazard double and De Bruyne just popping up every single game scoring for them. Unfortunately, Poland knocked out. Does this call for a little Euro 2020 upset upset are the career mode champions going to get knocked out against the fairy tale that is Slovenia. And oh, it was so close. Parejo getting an 88th minute goal. Unfortunately for Slovenia, their cup run ends here, and Spain booked their ticket into the semi-finals. Out of all teams, out of all countries, it is Italy right now that need a bit of uplifting. We need something to cheer about here, and just like Spain, we get past Switzerland by the skin of our teeth. Insigne and a 76-minute strike from Zaniolo to get us through to the semis. No bias or anything, I'm just watching it, how it all plays along. We're gonna see who is taking it home here with France and England, again with another 2-1 scoreline. These games have been really close. Big Slabhead Maguire equalizer wasn't enough for the Three Lions. They go home, and football's not coming home. And there we go. Switzerland, England, Poland, Slovenia all knocked out. The semi-finals are going to look like this. Belgium versus Spain, Italy versus France, a rematch of the 2006 World Cup. Belgium equaling the furthest they've made it in any competition, reaching the semis of Euro 2016. They've replicated that form here 4 years later. But now we're going to simulate this one. Belgium versus Spain. We are going to go straight into it. Belgium have been on an incredible run, but Spain just have the experience, and Belgium have knocked out the career mode victors, so Spain cannot go back to back. It was an Eden Hazard penalty, 2 red cards. This game had it all, an 85th minute winner, and Belgium's golden generation get them into Euro 2020 final. Now all we got to figure out is who is going to be with them in the final. The big dance awaits, and it's Italy versus France 2006. It's bringing back all kinds of memories right now, and it's France getting the chance to redeem themselves in the final. An 119th minute winner from Paul Pogba breaks the heart of the Italians, and we go home in the semi-finals. Another one of these famous 2-1 scorelines. It will be a France-Belgium final. And there we go, the pain. There will be no third place match right here. They've killed our dreams, they've killed our hopes, but that is how the cookie crumbles at the end of the day. And it's the Euro 2020 grand final, the big dance. Belgium are going to be versus France. This is how Belgium will line up. I'm going to see how France are lining up. I'm pretty sure it's similar to how they've always been rocking their formation. Giroud, Griezmann, Kante, Pogba, Mbappe, Matuidi, Lenglet, Varane, Pavard, Hernandez, Lloris. So I'm pretty sure that is stock standard. Giroud is a surprise inclusion, but we're going to see how it plays out in the Euro 2020 final. Both teams, I mean, it can go either way. However, France have pulled through with the quality. Olivier Giroud, the surprise inclusion we just mentioned earlier, gets the 31st minute goal. No Benzema this time around for the French, and Les Bleus go back to back. They win the World Cup in 2018, and they go ahead and take home the Euro 2020 crown. They've redeemed themselves. This was a story arc like no other. We'll take an in-depth look at the player stats. However, this is how it finishes, with Paco Alcacer getting the golden boot with 7 goals for Spain, who got knocked out in the semis. It's Harry Kane for England with 6. Mertens coming in third with 5. Highest goal scorer for the European champions, France, Griezmann with 5. I don't really see any other French players in here whatsoever, so I think Griezmann carried them. Jorginho the Maestro in the midfield for Italy with 5 assists. Mertens coming in hot as well with 4. Parejo as well. Ilicic for Slovenia coming in with 4. The Hazard brothers, Pogba, Shaqiri. There are a lot of big names in here. And in terms of the Golden Glove, it's between, I think it's got to go to Courtois. I mean, Lloris did take home the trophy, but Courtois can get that as a consolation prize. And surprisingly, the player of the competition is going to be Spain's Parejo. Okay, that is an interesting decision. Fair play to the lad. The midfielder had a tournament to remember, but that is how things will wrap up with France, your Euro 2020 champions, here in tournament mode. Career mode said a different thing, but guys, let me know down in the comments below, who do you think is going to win Euro 2020 or Euro 2021? Hopefully you did go on to enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it down below, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications so you never miss out on any fresh new content coming to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description. I've been BCHD once more. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'll catch you all in the very next video.